Hello and welcome, everyone. We're absolutely thrilled to have you all here for this exclusive webinar on AI in business communication. I'm Danya Panjwani, your host for today's session. How many of you are excited about this webinar? I see many of you have joined. Put your thoughts in the comment section below and show us some energy. How are you all feeling? We need to have some energy for this webinar, people. Okay. Well, it seems people are really waiting to start over. Well, I promise the next 45 minutes of this webinar is going to be worth your time. Well, before we start in, I want to ask one question to all of you. How many of you have an idea about how AI is transforming business communication and boosting customer support? Put your answers in the comment section below so that we can understand how many of you want to, or how many of you are aware about these terms. How many people of here are aware that how AI is transforming business communication? Put your thoughts in the comments. Well, Milanda says that it's a changer, but there's a lot of buzz on it. Would be great to have some clarity. Okay. Too much to learn about AI in sales. Is there any other thoughts people have here? Put it down. Well, that's totally fine. I know that there is still some curiosity about how AI can truly make an impact, but don't worry, that is why exactly we are here for. Today, we'll explore how AI powered tools are revolutionizing business communication, helping companies close deals faster, enhancing customer support, and cutting down operational cost. And this means that in the long run, businesses will be benefited how, with their increased in revenue and reduced inefficiencies like never before. We are also going to deep dive and understand how automations and support channels can save both time and money. Well, here's a little bonus for you all. Stick around till the end because we have some exciting takeaways that will give your business a kickstart. Now let me introduce the speaker and the guest here. We have Shaili Aditya, AVP Sales at CallHippo, who will be sharing insights on the future of business communication. Hey Shaili, how are you doing?
Thank you, Daria. I'm doing well, and I'm excited to be here today and looking forward to share my learnings and insights on how AI is transforming sales and support. I hope all the business sales leaders and reps attending this session walks away with some key takeaways. Looking forward to it.
We are looking forward to. We also have our special guest, Abhishek Sharma, CallHippo customer and IT and marketing head at Future Connect Training Institute, London. Hey, Abhishek, how are you doing?
I'm good. What
How's the
about you?
excitement for the webinar?
Oh, very much excited, and I'll be open to all the questions as well.
Okay, that's great. So now, without a further ado, let's get started. I would request Shelly to take it over from here. Shelly, over to you.
Sure, Daria. Can we start? Can we move on to the next slide? So, talking about Call Hippo, we started early 2017, almost 8 years back. We have more than 5,000 plus customers spread across 50 plus countries. We help sales, support, SDR, recruitment teams improve their productivity and sales conversion, reduce the lead and support response time. CallHippo is not just a telephony system, but a complete AI-powered business communication platform. So that's a kind of a brief introduction about the product, our journey so far, and we are involved more towards solving the entire business communication problem for the businesses. So talking more about discussing the future of business communication, I feel that we need to understand the issues and challenges with the fragmented communication channels. So in the next slide, we're going to review more about the challenges with the fragmented setup, the productivity challenge faced by the companies that stick around it, So teams, they struggle to manage multiple communication channels. Thinking about it from a sales background, I would say that in a fragmented setup, what happens is basically calls are done through a different software, emails, you have a different software. So the reps always have to juggle between multiple tools. So that's an area where a lot of time that goes as part of the operation task or switching between the multiple tabs. The fragmented setup leads to manual and time consuming process. Things are not automated, and this all eventually leads to missed engagement opportunities. Now, with the most important drawback of the fragmented setup is the limited decision making ability. So, since the data is not available, so they are not able to take data back decision making, along with challenges in calling internationally and a complex multi channel management. I believe many of the people out here would agree to this that if given an opportunity, you would obviously want your business process, communication process to be more faster, to be more efficient and more smarter. I believe most of the people would agree to it. I would love to know your thoughts in the chat. Exactly, man. So the way we communicate in business, that has evolved a lot since the advancement of modern sales framework, the way teams have started looking at making the better customer experience. I think people are truly connecting to what we are trying to explain here today on the webinar. Customers nowadays, they expect instant responses, personalized conversation, seamless experience. So that's what is sitting at the core of all the business that are running in the current market. Most businesses, to be very transparent, they struggle to keep that up. Now, the reality is companies that will not embrace the AI driven communication will might fall behind. The good news is that with the advancement of AI in the recent time, AI is making it easier than ever to sell smarter, support better, and operate more efficiently. So I'm going to break down how communication trends are shifting across industries, the biggest challenges businesses face from time to time, and what AI driven tools like CallHippo, AI Sales Agent, AI Voice Bot, AI Coaching can actually do for your business and add that value altogether. I personally believe in talking about data, facts, and numbers. A recent HubSpot report that I came across through found that 90% of the customers they expect an immediate response. So every business they tend to offer great customer experience nowadays, and the customers also demand the same. Now here's the problem: 50% of the sales rep they don't follow up after the first call. Support team still takes a lot of times in terms of giving the first response to most of the customers, and leads drop off simply because no one reached them at the right time. Now, these are the reasons why businesses are rethinking their approach towards changing the communication, the way they have been doing communication since long. Omnichannel solution, which was once a choice, has now become a necessity. Customers, they don't just call, they use WhatsApp, email, SMS, live chat, LinkedIn, and they expect businesses to reciprocate the same and connect with them at the right platform of their own choice. At the same time, automation has become very important. With the advancement and introduction of workflows in the communication platform, it becomes the backbone of sales and support teams. AI tools are now handling 50 to 60% of customer conversation entirely. They're able to free up the team to focus on high value tasks. But the good part is AI is not replacing humans. It's making them better. It's empowering us to be more productive, to be a better version of what you were earlier doing. AI is analyzing conversation to give the reps real-time coaching that helps the team make smarter decisions. So before I discuss about the products that really help us transform the communication, I would like to deep dive into the real problems the businesses face today. Number one, the super difficult part for any business to solve is the lead engagement that becomes slow because of the fragment setup of communication that most of the business operate within. Missed follow-ups, these all things cost business a lot of money. So most sales team, they lose over 70% of the leads because they don't engage fast enough, because they don't keep a cadence around the follow-ups. So from the data, we see that around 60% of the sales actually happen after the first five post five attempts on a call. This is where the AI sales agent acts as a real game changer. It engages the leads instantly, it automates the follow ups, and it makes sure a good quality meeting is booked without any further delay or so. The second major challenge around this is a long response time with respect to the support team. So, like I mentioned previously, customers get frustrated waiting for the answer. They don't want to wait, they want the top notch customer experience. And 60% of customers mention that long wait times are the most annoying part of the customer service that they came across. With the advancement of tools like AI voice bot, AI chatbot, we are able to solve this. I'll take a pause for a quick poll, and I would like to understand how many businesses out there are really doing things around AI, and I would love to see how the audience interacts on that, and probably we could try to make it more interactive in that sense. Can we have the poll there? So let's see how many of you are using AI to grow your business currently. I see most of the audiences are already using it, so you are way ahead in the time. Some of you are not using AI at all. It's a very minor shift. What I personally believe is sooner we start implementing this, the better it's going to be, and it actually helps us become more productive compared to what we are doing right now. That's it. I think 40% of the audience using it, but in a limited way. 30% are using it very extensively, and close to 30% of audience are those who are not using, and they're looking or planning to use it at all. So I think for those set of people, for everyone who's using it, you will get an learning around how it can make the impact more better in terms of what you are actually doing. And then to the people who are not using AI right now, you'll get an understanding of what you might be missing at compared to your current business framework. The third challenge is with the fragmented communication setup is a lack of insights. So be it the sales or be it the support related conversation, managers, the supervisors, they don't have visibility of what the team is doing. So when you don't have a visibility of what the team is doing, you will never get an understanding of who is struggling, what's happening with respect to the conversation that the team is doing, which objections might be triggering the deals being going to close lost, what's driving customer dissatisfaction on the calls. AI coaching and sentiment analysis solve this by providing the real-time feedback, detecting frustrations, hesitations, the key moments discussed in the call, and all in all gives proper coaching to the agents. So managing multiple communication channels separately kills productivity for the teams. Juggling between the calls, WhatsApp, SMS, multiple software ultimately exhausts the teams and slows this down. CallHippo's omnichannel platform fixes this by binding everything into one roof, making customer interactions seamless and efficient. So when I talk more about the AI-driven solutions that are transforming the business communication, AI is not just the future. Like we can see from the poll result, most of the audience are already aware about it, and it's already here. Businesses that use AI or AI-driven tools are able to outperform their competitors. AI sales agent helps business close deals 50% faster by engaging leads instantly, automating the follow-ups, coaching reps in the real time. Companies using AI sales agent have seen a 50% increase in their conversion rate, along with a 30% reduction in the manual efforts where the team's majority of the time was going towards. So that time is saved and that time is utilized in terms of the team members doing what they like to do the most in the best possible way, that is talking to the customers. So for customer support as well, the AI voice bot is reducing the response time almost by 50-60%. The bot is able to handle the repetitive queries, predicts and prevents the customer before they escalate. And it is able to help teams scale effortlessly to support high call volume. Businesses leveraging AI support solution are able to provide 24/7 customer services with zero downtime. Beyond automation, AI is also making conversations smarter. AI coaching and sentiment analysis helps the sales and support teams improve the call success rates. It detects the customer emotions, it provides the real time suggestion, it escalates high priority issues automatically. Companies using these AI tools have been able to see better CSAT score, better call outcomes, and improved agent performance. When I talk more about where do I see the transformation of this business communication in the next 3, 4 years, what I see is AI won't just assist, it will predict the actions, it will empower the humans in a more traditional and a modern way altogether. Instead of reacting to customer requests, businesses will anticipate customer needs even before they arise. AI powered voice assistants will sound more interactive and natural than ever, making customer interaction smoother and more human like. And businesses will operate with a hybrid workforce where AI handles the repetitive tasks while human focus on relationship building and complex decision making. So customers, if I have to recap this very quickly, customers expect faster, smarter, and more personalized communication. AI-powered solutions like AI Sales Agent, AI Voice Bot, and AI coaching are already delivering massive results. The future of business communication is AI-driven, predictive, and highly personalized. Companies that embrace the shift are seeing a 77% increase in the lead generation, 40% higher team's productivity, 85% improvement in the efficiency. So some of the businesses are still relying on the slow manual communication process. For them, it's the right time to change. AI is not just an upgrade, it's a necessity in the right market. Moving next, I'm going to talk about the different AI-enabled solution, the AI sales agent that I discussed, the AI voice bot that I mentioned. All these we're going to cover one by one. How CallHippo really adds the value with respect to the AI movement that is happening right now, and what kind of products we have, how we have analyzed or added AI as part of our entire business framework is what we'll be covering up the next. There can we go back to the next one. So AI sales agent is one of the wow product and one of our own AI product that we started with and we built it across. So whenever we build the product, we aim to design something or develop something that solves a pain for a wider range of audience. So our AI sales agent instantly connects with prospects and maximizes conversion. The best part is you can choose your own AI sales agent, which is available anytime to answer your question 24/7. So no need to set a roster, divide your team to multiple shifts. If your business is working internationally and operate at all hours, the AI sales agent is smart enough and saves all these hassles. AI automatically nurtures the lead with the right messages available at the right time. The conversation engagement goes just as smooth as human interaction, and the AI agent qualifies the lead and books quality meeting through it. With AI sales agent, the businesses are able to understand the customer intent more precisely, and all this results in 50% better conversion, like we have already seen, along with reduction of manual sales effort. So that's what is the core idea when we build any product, and that's how this idea started. So when we created our own AI sales agent, what we did was the first thing to develop and add that as part of the process within the inbound SDR team. So we have SDRs working for the inbound team, working for the outbound team, and what we decided the L1 level of qualification screening that the SDRs were doing, we thought of doing it directly through the AI, and there we added AI sales agent to work on all those leads. Now, because of that, what we achieved right now, since we started doing that, the AI automatically started reaching out on all the leads that were coming through the signups and multiple sources. AI sales agent was able to deliver better meetings, more meetings in terms of quality, in terms of conversion. We started getting 30% more conversion with respect to what we were getting earlier. Eventually, because of all this, with the help of AI, we were also able to get more customers onboarded than before. These numbers improved aligned as well with the vision of what we thought of. And then we decided that this is the time this product can solve the pain of wider range of audience. AI chatbot, AI voice bots are designed for instant resolutions and be it answering frequently asked questions or troubleshooting the resolving issues instantly. Talking about the industries, the more common industries we are not we are catering to insurance, we are catering to automobile, and it's not only aligned with these industries, the boundaries are not defined. So you, irrespective of the fact, whichever industries are you from, you can take the benefit of the AI sales agent and utilize that as part of your current process. We'll play a quick demonstration of our AI sales agent, and we'll try to make you understand how the entire conversation looks like, how human and natural the entire conversation goes, and just to get a complete understanding of how this AI sales agent actually functions. Derek, can we play that one?
Yeah, just a minute, we'll do it. We can just show that at the end, if you can just further continue, at the end of this PPT, we'll be able to show that how our AI sales agent communicate.
No worries. So let's continue with that.
It seems that it's audible now to all of you. Audience, is it audible to everyone? Okay. Okay, no issues. We can half of the people are able to listen it. At the end, we'll be able to play for the final time. You can
No
continue.
problem.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
So move on. Let's move on to the next one. So I was discussing more about the AI chatbots and the AI voice bots that are designed for instant resolutions. So be it answering frequently asked customer questions, be it troubleshooting and resolving issues instantly. So with predictive support using AI, teams are able to detect issues proactively and suggest relevant solutions automatically. Personally, I'll tell you what we did for our support team at CallHippo. So what we did for the support team basically is, so we have L1 chat support, we have L1 telephonic support for CallHippo customers. We offer them both call and chat support, which has a high volume of chats and calls. The volume is on a very broader level. With the advancement of the AI chatbot and voice bot, what we were able to completely move humans out of the L1 chat support and the phone support. And those team members are now able to focus more on high quality work. And this entire process have reduced the support team's response time almost by 50-60%. And I've also made this entire customer L1 automated customer support for the businesses. CallHippo has multiple products powered with AI, be it the business phone system, be it the parallel dialer, be it the shared inbox, omni-channel platform, the CallHippo AI, AI sales agent, voice bot, or WhatsApp business API. Our business phone system comes up with the capability of AI auto rotate, AI-based smart DID routing, or AI call analytics. For sales teams, Parallel Dialer accelerates the outreach by dialing multiple leads simultaneously, tripling the number of calls made in the same time. So you, as a business, depending on your campaign, the Parallel Dialer is capable enough of automatically setting up the dial ratio. So it understands your campaign, it understands the previous campaign history, the analytics around it, and automatically is able to detect the right dial ratio for your business. Call recording and analytics, they provide deep insights into customer interaction, helping these businesses identify winning sales strategies, improve compliance, and optimize conversations. CallHippo integrates seamlessly with HubSpot, Salesforce, Zoho, and over 100 other platforms. It ensures automatic CRM synchronization and eliminates any kind of manual data entry. We focus a lot on spam control, and the most important part for any business who wants to use a business communication platform with respect to the calls is around spamming. And we take a lot of effort around spamming, be it our AI auto rotate, be it our local presence. Everything is going in the direction to prevent the spam and to help the teams get more successful call connections or call connectivity. CallHippo AI is one of another product that offers the ease of tracking telephonic conversation to understand the overall sentiments of the call. So, be it creating your own custom keywords, be it in terms of understanding what was discussed on the call, what was the patience of the prospect and the agent on the call, what were the key moments discussed on the call, any particular keyword that you want to track from that particular call, everything is possible with the help of CallHippo AI. The AI coaching transforms the team performance. It helps you offer the real time feedback to the team. It helps you create the playlist, and the team is able to reciprocate what the successful reps in your team would have done the best. The live call analysis, the instant recommendation eventually helps in improving the interactions and overall the customer experience, the buyer's journey. Our omni-channel platform connects the businesses with customers through voice, SMS, WhatsApp, and chat. It eliminates the inefficiencies of the managing multiple channels separately. Smart call routing ensures the customers connect with the right agent instantly, cutting down call handling time by 40%. The numbers speak for themselves. So, if using CallHippo and the AI-powered solution that we offer, businesses have seen a 77% increase in the lead generation, along with 70% business growth impact. This is from the sales background. Coming from and talking more about the operational efficiencies of the teams have seen 40% higher team productivity, along with 85% increase in the efficiency of the team that they were able to achieve earlier without the addition of AI software. The support teams, with the advancement of L1 chatbots and the voice bots, they're able to replicate everything in terms of AI. And eventually, this impacted the customer experience that became more better. And they were able to achieve 47% better CSAT ratings, along with a 31% of overall business growth only from the WhatsApp shared inbox and WhatsApp business API, our own two products. We cater to multiple businesses spread across the multiple industries, be it SaaS, be it ITES, be it BPO, be it healthcare for that matter. So it doesn't really matter what's the industry your business is based in, what's the industry vertical you're doing, for which team you're looking to understand and use CallHippo and solve the business communication. We are available for all set of industries, all set of use cases, all kind of customers. We help sales team, support team, recruitment team, and all kind of teams in achieving better results and getting and hitting the milestones. The most clear benefits of using CallHippo is the enhanced collaboration, the automated workflows, seamless engagement, improved connectivity, efficient data handling, higher call completion rate, and streamlined operation. All these things clearly signifies that CallHippo, along with its variety of AI products and features, helps the business overcome the challenges of fragmented communication setup and offers a more scalable, unified omni-channel solution. Now I'd move further, and we have Abhishek here with us from Future Connect Training Institute, one of our customers who have been using CallHippo since long. And I believe CallHippo has revolutionized their outreach efforts ever since they onboarded us. So Abhishek, before we dive into your experience with CallHippo, could you give us a quick overview of Future Connect, share a bit about your business and the insights probably that might add a very valuable input for the audience and they would understand what you really do?
Yes, Shelley, definitely I'll do that. So, hi everyone, and let me tell you about Future Connect. And before that, I handle IT and marketing here at Future Connect, and I've been doing this from last 3-4 years. So, Future Connect has been in the market from last 11 years-ish, so over a decade. And when the company started, it was all about accounting training. And then recently we started our IT training programs as well. We're a private education company. We have 8 branches within UK, and we cater to not clients. Well, actually, we do cater to clients as well, but our primary is B2C. So we're catering to students above the age group of 19 up till 80. There's no age for learning, right? So we help them in training. The training is specific to a job role. So let's say you want to start your journey as an accountant. We're going to help you out with that. You want to become a data scientist, we're going to help you out with that. Now, along with this training, there are value additions involved, which includes recruitment support. So all in all, we do have to speak with customers, we do have to speak with different companies as well. And at the end of the day, it's just not one ventricle we're in. We have different companies along with the main training company where we utilizing the services of CallHippo as well, especially in the recruitment part, as Shelly mentioned previously. And we've been with CallHippo, I believe, from last 8 months, 6 months ish, and yeah, that's more about what we do and how we operate. Well, how we operate is a different part. But Shelly, would you like me to tell you about how we operate as well, how the process works, how we use your process?
Definitely, Abhishek. So I think the more you tell us about it, it's going to be very helpful for the webinar audience. And I think we would also learn something out of you, your current process, and it's good to get that knowledge always.
Definitely. So let's talk about the problem first. Why we went with a provider that was new to us, and we moved from an existing provider with whom we have worked from last 5, 6 years ish. So and I think last year, around mid of last year, we were facing a challenge where now I'm talking about just B2C part, the students part.
Hmm.
We were facing a challenge where students were not able to respond. Their phone was going on voicemail again and again, and the call pickup rate dropped drastically. And we were in the market to find a new provider who could help us with the local UK numbers. And I tell you, this was a very hard thing. Like there were hardly any providers who were offering at a very good price and with the quality as well and the uptime in their
Right.
services. So I came across your site, and the rest is history. We've been working from last 6 to 8 months, and the process is like we get the details of the customers through our platforms like WhatsApp, or we can say uh, Google Ads. We get the details, we call them up. That's where your system comes into play. And then I think back then we didn't have this AI tool. I think you launched it near that time, if I'm not wrong.
Right. Right. Right.
So we're just using your the basic services, calling services, and within like I think 3 to 4 months, we saw an increase in the call pickup rate, which eventually increased our revenue as well. But ultimately, that's where we're utilizing it. Like we're contacting them the very first time through your services. The pickup rate has increased. Then after that, we book them in for the one-to-one meetings. But those are in regards to how we do it after that, and it's a similar process in our other companies as well. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's how we've been using your system. And oh yeah, the AI thing recently that we added. I have to tell you, it is amazing. It has saved a lot of time for our sales management team, and they're like really, very happy with the product. I mean, it's a bit new to them, but
Right.
isn't AI new to everyone at this point of time, right? So
Exactly. I think people are so first when the AI came, people were reacting it to be seeing it as a competitor, someone that might replace their job. Eventually, I believe now people have learned this that AI is not there to replace. Like I already mentioned, AI is there to help us be more productive, save some time. What we were doing earlier, taking more time on some tasks. AI is there to help us in all possible way, and I think for software companies, they have to understand that AI, the sooner they incorporate that into their product, the better it will be for a long-term vision or a long-term growth or a sales cycle of that particular product. So we are a customer first company, and we are like a business that really focus on solving the connectivity problem. Like you mentioned, you were facing with your existing provider, though you use them for quite some, I believe, longer duration of time. So we believe that we should not compromise on the core of communication that is there. That is the number one thing important is connectivity. And then now we are doing all our efforts towards two things. Number one is reducing the spam, because that's a very important segment to be looked into for most of the businesses. They don't get connectivity because the numbers tend to go to spam, especially for the outbound teams. That is one thing we are trying to solve for the businesses. Second is with the AI product, we are trying to make things more productive for these businesses. Apart from CallHippo, Abhishek, in terms of your current businesses, do you use any other AI software? Anything you have observed after the introduction of CallHippo AI with respect to what you were doing earlier? How much time weekly, if you can tell me, in terms of hours, was your team, the QA team, or probably someone who supervises those data, was able to save after using this AI?
Yeah, we do use, but the extent is quite less as you would expect in other companies. There's a
Mhm.
reason behind that. We work in education sector, and in education sector, there are some compliances we have to cater to, especially in UK if we are delivering any sort of funded training programs as well, which we do from time to time, and we are doing using your services to contact those individuals as well. But there is a limitation. The limitation is in terms of what sort of data can be input into any um, agent we are talking about, or any tool we are talking about, AI tool. Let's call it tool for time being, because you can make custom agents within each tool. So let's say GPT, for example, or Gemini, for example, we're not allowed to use certain tools. And even if you look at Copilot, we're not allowed to use Copilot until and unless we are using Microsoft 365 services. And only then we can input some sort of, let's say, user-centric data. If it
Right,
is non-user-centric data, we're using it on daily basis, but then again, it is just to get ahead. Let's say I'm writing, I do marketing as well, so I write copies time to time for ads or maybe some scripts for videos. Now, it's like you're not in the zone every time and you need a starting point, right? So
right,
I just don't rely on, oh, hey, GPT, just write me a 30-second script for this. The topic is this and that. I don't do that. I'm like, yeah, if I'm saying do this, but then I still have to work on it manually, spend 5 to 10 minutes, but that is just 5 to 10 minutes I'm spending, whereas previously I was spending like 30 to 45 minutes. So it has definitely opened up some room for me. But then again, it's also about what sort of tool I would be using for a specific task. I do handle the programming and the data science courses as well here. So for each of the task, I have to stick to a different sort of tool, and that is what most people fail to understand, that each tool has been built using a certain type of data set, and that's going to perform really well for this task or that task.
right.
So
I think we also need to understand as a human that wherein from using what AI software we can leverage the most out of particular task that you are supposed to do. Not every AI software would be able to solve the same scenario that I suppose that product to solve. So it's all about being smart at it, leveraging AI to take those inputs in the kind of tasks you want to do.
mhm.
How was the entire journey for you, right from the time you got to know that you would like to get something like Callipo, and then probably what was the entire sales journey? How was it? Was it smooth? Was it not so good at the initial stage for you? How was that experience with us?
Sure, and I'll be very honest about it. Also, I'm not into sales. I'm not a sales manager. So my journey, when we started working together, it was up till the integration part,
Understood.
and it was taken over by the sales manager. Now, when we started, I was very skeptical. There were two elements to that skepticism. The first one was, can we rely on a company that we have never worked with. It's going to hamper our current processes. We already have a number that has been running from last 10 years. Can we port it? Like 10 questions you have, right? Whether you want to
Right.
move with them or not. Changing is not that easy when you have like 20, 30 team members who are already, accustomed to using a particular type of workflow or software or tool, you can call it. That was the first challenge or hurdle, I would say. Then I
Hmm.
spoke with one of your team members, and they assured me that training is not going to be an issue. You can get us as quickly as possible. And along with that, I believe there was this time difference issue as well, because
Right.
we operate in UK, and I believe most of your team members are operating from India, if I'm not wrong. So there was this time gap, and your team assured me that it won't matter to you at all. Then there was this gap of, oh, do we have to create a ticket or do we have to call you again and again? Like, how are you going to solve our queries? So
Right.
your team was like very flexible, and they told us, yeah, like we can have instant WhatsApp communication. Let's create a group and all that, and we'll be there with you, 24/7 support sort of thing. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Then the second challenge there was teaching the team within a considerable amount of time to adapt to a new software.
Correct.
And I believe that was the hardest part. But your team helped us and it went smoothly. But when it comes to the integration, well, there were some hurdles. But man, your developing team is super amazing. They solved all the problems when we were integrating it. There were some, but it was done in considerable amount of time. Yeah, I was surprised. Like many companies won't even bother looking at it for 10 days, 20 days. But you guys were really efficient and quick in that regard.
So that's what I mentioned, Abhishek. We are customer first. That's part of the experience we believe that we should be focused towards. No matter how big we grow, how long we scale in terms of the customer base or revenue. I think the core is the customer experience. If that's not right, you might be a company that has spent a longer duration of time in the business, but eventually the customer will not be happy at the end of the day. So I think that was very insightful to get your experience, the kind of things you're doing with AI, and how CallHippo is really helping you with respect to your requirement and use case. So I would hand over this back to Daria in terms of taking the session ahead, and I think we'll be opening up the floor for Q&A, right, Daria?
Right. Audience, I would request if you guys have any questions related to whatever is covered till now, you guys can put it into Q&A box and we'll be answering it out one and all. Any relatable questions you have, you guys can put it in Q&A box. There is one question we have. Can we listen to an example of our AI sales agent? We'll be surely playing it once we receive all the questions. And before we end, we'll be showing the slide again and we'll play it again so that you guys can get an example that how it actually feels or how it actually sounds out. Is
And I
there any
think
que-
we can also, after this webinar, we can share across the slide with everyone.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Is there any other questions apart from this one? If you want to book a demo, that process is okay. So, if is there any another option we have, Shelly, so that people can book a demo?
I'll drop the demo booking link on the chat, and anyone who wants to schedule a call with one of our account executive can do it directly using that link.
Krishna, the link is in the chat. You can, navigate it and book your demo call. Okay. Can we listen to the slide, please?
Hello there, I'm Alicia, your AI sales assistant here at X Insurance Company. I'm here to assist you 24/7 like your personal guide through all things related to insurance. Tell me, how can I help?
Hi, I'm looking into switching my car insurance plan.
Awesome. I'm happy to help with that. Just a couple of quick questions so I can find the best plan for you. Cool?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. What kind of car do you drive?
I basically drive a 2018 Honda Accord.
Great choice. Do you use your car mainly for commuting or is it more for leisure?
It's mostly for commuting, about 25 miles each way to work.
Okay, I'm almost done here. One last question. Do you have any previous claims in the last 3 years? I'll need to know if you've had any accidents or tickets.
I had a fender bender last year, but it wasn't my fault.
Thanks for sharing that. Totally understand. Based on everything we've discussed, I've got a plan ready for you. And the pricing comes to $1,250 annually.
$1,250 is a bit more than I was hoping for. Can we go down to $1,100?
$1,100 would not be possible. Let me take another look. As you are a valuable customer for us, I can provide you with flat 10% off. Tell me if it can work.
That would be fine, thanks.
I'm so glad to hear that. I'll send you the details of insurance plan with pricing on your email shortly. After this call, our human sales representative will connect with you.
Awesome, thanks again for your help, Alicia.
If you need anything else or have more questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Looks like we've covered all the questions, Shelly. Would you like to add something over here before we close?
Yeah, I think it was great, and I hope the insights that we added was useful for most of the attendees out here. And I would love to help the businesses. I've already dropped my email address, so anyone who has anything to discuss, I would love to hop on a quick call and discuss more about this in depth, in case anyone wants to do that.
And that's a wrap, everyone. Thanks for being a part of us. And as promised, we'll be sharing the webinar recording via mail and the PPT too, and with some exciting giveaways to help kickstart your business. We look forward to seeing you all again and hope you have a great one. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.